This is Welsh ASMR 82. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I really hope that you are ready for a good relax and maybe even falling to sleep. I'm going back to using the computer. I haven't done this for a while. I did a video a while back on the sandbox, which is all about the solar system, and I did a video on that, but it's a while since I showed you a map. Now I'm a bit fed up of my current map, so I'm looking for a new one. So I thought in the meantime I could use a little bit of Google Maps. Why not? And enjoy the new setup I've got here with the microphone and the stand for the phone when I'm recording. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to have a little look at Europe today. This isn't Europe. This looks like Wales, actually. Nice little abbey or a castle there and lots of sheep. It reminds me of home. And this is the Colosseum in Rome. That one. I'm sure I should know what that is. Let's have a little read. Quick facts. Europe is a continent located entirely in the northern hemisphere and mostly in the eastern hemisphere. It is bordered by the Arctic Ocean to the north, the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Asia to the east, and the Mediterranean Sea to the south. It comprises the westernmost part of Eurasia. Eurasia. Not the band Eurasia, obviously. So, let's take a little look at wonderful little Europe. I really want to start with Iceland. Let's go to this. I should have done brownie points if you knew the capital of Iceland. Now, one of the things I always thought is that if the Danish found Iceland, they were coming from here, why isn't the capital this side? Why is it over here? So yes, you already knew, well done. Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland. And I did that in another video as well, so check that out. Now, I'm feeling daring. Do I read out a couple of these places? Laugar, Húsavík, I mean, I'm just making these up, I don't really know. They look quite Swedish, Danish. I really want to visit Iceland. So, Reykjavik is down here. Let's have a little look at Reykjavik, shall we? Midborg. It's like Midtown. Iceland Air Hotel, Reykjavik Natura. Reykjavik Airport Terminal. Oh dear, only here. FC Valur. That looks like a football team. Should we zoom in? Have a little look. Football pitch. Oh, yes. FC Valur. 4.6 out of 5. Hlíðarindi, Reykjavik. I won't read reviews. We never know what people are going to say. So yeah, there's a football club for us. Should really go into satellite views to this properly. Come on. You saw me then. Hello. Yes, I can confirm this is a football pitch. Sports complex. It looks like the road is called Hlíðarindi. There's another one. Friedrichs Capella. Is that a church just next to the football ground? Looks like it. Portid. That was gone. Oh, we'll never know. Looks like a lot of building work was going on here at the time. Oh, there's the airport runway, look. Meet the border. University of Iceland. Very tidy looking streets, I've got to say. Vesturbær. And look how pretty they are. All the little coloured houses. Golfklubur. I wonder what could go on there. Okay, so that is Iceland. Let's take a visit over to Scandinavia, shall we? Okay, we're going to travel from Reykjavik. We're going to head over to Norway. Or actually, should we make a little stop in the Faroe Islands first? The Faroe Islands. Tórshavn. So that's the capital of the Faroe Islands, who I'm more familiar with recently because they've got a half-decent football team actually. They beat Greece home and away. And I love my football, so Tórshavn. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way. I don't think it's probably Tórshavn. I'm thinking if it's from Danish heritage, it's probably Tórshavn. Veðrur. Vagsportnur. The Irish pub Faroes. 3.9. Seafood restaurant. You think there's a lot of seafood around there, wouldn't you? Supermarket is a place to go. Very green, isn't it? Oh, lovely ice cream shop. What's that? 5. Oh, only 2 reviews. I was thinking 5 out of 5, whatever it is. It's amazing. So, this is the Faroe Islands. The green Faroe Islands. Okay. Let's carry on our way to Norway then, shall we? We'll skim past northern Scotland here. There we go. Here is Bergen. So this is Norway. Let's zoom out for a second. So we can see how close it is to Scotland. And the capital, of course, is Oslo. Oslo, Norway. Today, cloudy, 11 degrees. Gamle Oslo, Old Oslo. Grüne Løkka, Frogner. Vikingskiphuset. Bekkehaget. Lambertseter. Ikkeberg. Frogner. Ullen. Let's have a look at the Viking place. My thought is that Norway is going to have lots of coloured houses as well. It's very green, rains quite a lot and snows. That's pretty. Vikingskiphuset. Museum with 3 9th century Viking ships. Oh, skip as in ship. Vikingskiphuset. That makes more sense. Nothing to do with skips. It's a skip museum wouldn't be as fun, would it? Let's be honest. Skip museum. Although talking about boring museums, I have been to, where was it in Germany? Cologne, and they've got a mustard museum. So okay, that's one place for us to go when we go on holidays. Nice school here. Yeah, very green. Okay, so this is Norway. I mean, a tiny, tiny snapshot of what is a really big country. Look how green it is. And white. Okay. Let's go to Sverige. Let's head straight for Stockholm. Stockholm. Slott. Solna is to the north of Stockholm. Oh, we went to Stockholm a couple of years back. Norrmalm, Kungsholmen, Hornstull, Södermalm, Katarina Sofia, Gamla stan. Gamla stan är vacker. This is a beautiful, beautiful area. So I bought a book a couple of months back to learn Swedish, and it was sort of did little stories and then told you the vocab and the grammar in each story. And someone's review on Amazon was saying that the book was really, really out of date, and the reason that they knew was because the story was about a student living in Gamla stan, and he said no student could afford to live in the very, very expensive and cool area of Sweden's capital, Stockholm, any longer. Kungliga slottet, so the royal palace. Storkyrkan, the great church. the great church, Storkyrkan, brick Gothic cathedral, dubbed Storkyrkan, containing oldest known image of Stockholm. Kungliga slottet. Kungliga slottet. Baroque style royal palace with 3 museums and a vast library. Guided tour included in admission fee. That's good to know. 4.4. 17,000 people though. Stockholms Medeltidsmuseum, the Middle Age Museum. And a notification has just come up on my phone as I'm doing this part about Stockholm, saying that Asymptotica has just uploaded. Ironic. Hashtag ironic. Stockholms Medeltidsmuseum. History museum from the Middle Ages, Medeltid. Multimedia presentations and artifacts of the medieval era, including a market, workshops and a church. Strumparter entré. Okay, let's head down to Denmark. We've seen a little bit of Sweden. Vi har sått in lite Sverige. I always say it wrong. I want to say we're going to Denmark, but I always get confused when I say gå or åker. I think it's åker. Vi åker till Danmark. Because if we go, I think we're going on foot, which will take a long time. Right. This is a lovely little Denmark, and I know for a fact that the capital, well, I was going to say in Swedish, Kubenhavn, is on the island here of, I'm assuming in Danish it's Sjælland. In Swedish we would pronounce this a little bit different. Aarhus, Aalborg, Denmark, København, right next to Helsingborg and Malmö in Sweden. So close it is, in the Öresundsbron is here. You can just cross this. I went really early in the morning, and we were about halfway over when it started to get light, and looking out of a train window and seeing sea either side of you is terrifying. Okay, this is Copenhagen. Välkommen till København. Indre by is town, Amalienborg. The Queen's winter residence. I've been to Denmark on one occasion. I'd like to go back soon. 18th century Rococo complex of palaces with a museum and marches, displays by royal guards. I've been here actually. It's wonderful. It's a really, really nice day out because it's a royal palace, but unlike ours in Britain, you can just walk straight in and just watch them changing the guard. And then the day that we were there, it was about a couple of days after New Year, so January the 3rd, 4th, and yeah, we just came in Frederiksgade and just came in and just watched. I think this is where it was anyway, and we just watched the people changing the guard, and then they just walked out and we followed them down the road. We just noticed this cafe, Mormors, grandmother's mother's mother, Mormors. Sells beer. Renaissance palace and gardens, including a museum housing the crown jewels with guided tours. It's a very nice view. Okay, so I intend on doing more, and I'll finish this video off. But for the moment, that was Scandinavia, starting with Iceland and going on to the Faroe Islands, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and next time we'll head further south. And don't forget, I will do Britain for you as well. Okay, I'll leave you there for the moment, and I hope to see you again next time. Don't forget to click subscribe and click like and drop me a comment, okay? Thanks very much. Diolch, thank you. Bye bye. So before I go, I'm just going to say a massive big thank you to my Patreon supporters, and they are Natalie, Kira and Salam currently. I'd love you to join them, so if you are interested in supporting me via Patreon, then just click in the info box below and I've left a link for you. I've changed my tier system so that you can be a supporter from as little as $1 a month, which might not be much to you, but to me that would be absolutely amazing. And with their support so far, it's one of the reasons that I've been able to go out and improve the channel by buying this little new toy of mine. Alternatively, there's another link on there to the Tingles app, and you can choose to support me by just watching my videos, which gives me a little something every time you do, by supporting me on that platform, which is similar to Patreon, and also by giving me a little tip for as little as $1 on each of the videos. And anything you do is hugely appreciated and makes me incredibly happy. So you can choose to do that. Alternatively, just make sure you've subscribed, that you like the video, and please, please, please give me a comment, because it is the highlight of my day to read your comments and to respond to them, and I always try to respond to every single message I get. So keep them coming. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye. Thank you for subscribing, commenting and liking my videos. It really means so much to me. A special thank you to my supporters on Patreon. The link is in the description box if you want to join them. Also, now you can support me by just watching me on Tingles. Click the link in the description box.